How do experts disagree on the classification of certain animal species and why? This question highlights the complex and sometimes contentious nature of taxonomy, the science of naming and classifying living things. Scientists rely on various criteria, such as physical characteristics, genetic data, evolutionary history, and ecological roles, to determine how animals should be grouped. However, these methods don't always provide clear-cut answers, leading to disagreements among experts about whether a population should be considered a separate species, a subspecies, or just a variation within a species. One major reason for disagreement is the rapid advancement of genetic technology. As DNA analysis becomes more sophisticated, researchers sometimes uncover deep genetic differences between animals that look almost identical, or, conversely, find unexpected similarities between animals that seem quite different. This can overturn traditional classifications based on appearance alone, prompting debates within the scientific community about which evidence should take precedence. Another source of conflict comes from different definitions of what constitutes a species. The most commonly used definition, known as the biological species concept, states that groups of animals that can interbreed and produce fertile offspring are the same species. But this doesn't always apply, especially for animals that reproduce asexually or for groups that rarely encounter each other in the wild. Some experts prefer to use ecological or evolutionary definitions, which focus on an animal's role in its environment or its genetic lineage, further complicating the picture. Finally, practical and philosophical considerations also play a role. The way animals are classified can affect conservation efforts, legal protections, and even funding for research. As a result, some experts advocate for splitting populations into as many species as possible to highlight their uniqueness, while others prefer to lump similar groups together to avoid overcomplicating the system. These differing priorities ensure that the debate over animal classification remains lively and ongoing.